أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله نستعينه واستغفر ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا من يهد الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلله فلا هادي له وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله أرسله بالحق بشيرا ونذيرا بين يدي الساعة من يطع الله ورسوله فقد رشد ومن يعصهما فإنه لا يضر إلا نفسه ولا يضر الله شيئا أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما صليت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد اللهم بارك على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما باركت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي ربي زدني علما سبحان الله وبحمده سبحان الله العظيم. My dear audiences and my dear friends, brothers, sisters, relatives and well-wishers who are watching through Facebook, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. It is a great pleasure for me to attend this Tafsirul Qur'an Mahfil, and at the very beginning I would like to express my deep gratitude to Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala who has given me opportunity to attend this Mahfil, and let us say Alhamdulillah, all praises are for Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Inshallah, in today's Tafsirul Qur'an Mahfil, we shall have a elaborate discussion on verse number 48 from Suratun Nissa. As usual, at first we shall have recitation and meaning of this verse number 48, ayat number 48 of Suratun Nissa. Then inshallah we shall go to its elaborate discussions. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إن الله لا يغفر أن يشرك به ويغفر ما دون ذلك لمن يشاء ومن يشرك بالله فقد افترى إثما عظيما صدق الله العلي العظيم وصدق رسوله النبي الكريم ونحن على ذلك من الشاهدين سبحان الله وبحمده سبحان الله العظيم اللهم صل على محمد عبدك ورسولك. I seek refuge, I seek shelter to Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala from the accursed shaitan, from the accursed devil, and I am beginning in the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala who is most merciful, most beneficent. Inna Allah la yaghfiru an yushraka bihi. Obviously, indeed, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will not forgive those who make partners who make associates with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. وَيَغْفِرُ مَا دُونَ ذَلِكَ لِمَنْ يَشَاءُ. Otherwise, besides this, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala may forgive anyone He wishes. وَمَنْ يُشْرِكْ بِاللَّهِ فَقَدْ افْتَرَى إِثْمًا عَظِيمًا. And those who makes partner, who associates partner with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, he is involving himself. He is going in the greatest sin. Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has said the truth, and His prophets and messengers have also said the truth. All praises are for Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We are among the witnesses. All praises are for Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. All praises are for Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, who is the greatest. O Allah, bless your Prophet, bless our Prophet and your servant, Hazrat Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam. So this was the recitation as well as meaning of verse number 48, Suratun Nissa. From the mere meaning of this verse, it is crystal clear that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will not forgive him whoever makes partner, whoever associates partner, whoever considers partner with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That means if anyone commits the evil deeds of shirk means associating partner with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will forgive all the sins if He wishes. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will not forgive the sin of associating partner, sin of making partner, sin of joining partners with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So, the main theme of Islam is Tawheed. What is Tawheed? Ma Tawheedu. Tawheedu. At-Tawheedu. Imanun bi ilahi wahid. Tawheed means bringing faith, keeping faith on only one creator, and He is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The main theme of Islam is oneness of Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Being a Muslim, we shall have to have belief. We shall have to believe that our Creator is only one and He is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala does not have any partner. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala does not have wife. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala does not have son. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala does not have daughter. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala does not have any children. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala does not have any partners, any associate. Being a Muslim, we shall have to have belief. We shall have to have keep belief that our Creator is only one and He is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is pure. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is free from the fault of having wife, from the fault of having children. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is free from the fault of having partners. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is only one. When nothing was created in this world, only one existence was the existence of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And one day, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will destroy everything. Everything in this world and rest of the worlds will be destroyed. But only the existence of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will remain as usual. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is free from the fault of having birth. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is free from the fault of meeting death. We have come in this world through our parents. We have taken birth in this world through our parents. And after expiry of our age, after expiry of our period in this world, we shall have to meet death. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is free from the fault of having death, from the fault of taking birth, and from the fault of meeting death. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has not born and He will not die. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala was all alone. When nothing was in this world, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala was there. And at one moment, everything will be destroyed. Then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will remain as usual. So in verse number 48 of Suratun Nissa, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is clearly declaring that the sin of associating partner with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will not be forgiven by him. Otherwise, rest of any kinds of sin, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will forgive us if he wishes. Now inshallah, we shall go with some other relevant verses from the Holy Qur'an. Those are relevant in today's tafsir. In verse number 48 of Suratun Nissa, the relevant verse is verse number 116 of Suratun Nissa. In verse number 116, Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has said about the same thing. Inna Allah la yaghfiru an yushraka bihi wa yaghfiru ma duna zalika liman yasha wa man yushrik billahi faqad dhalla dhalalan ba'ida. Same thing. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will not forgive him, whoever considers, whoever makes, whoever joins partner with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will forgive him who makes partner with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And any other sin Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala may forgive if he wishes. And those, in last portion of this verse, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying that وَمَنْ يُشْرِكْ بِاللَّهِ فَقَدْ ضَلَّ ضَلَالًا بَعِيدًا. Those who are associating partner with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, they are taking themselves very far from the right way, from the right path. So this was the relevant verse with verse number 48 of Suratun Nissa, and it was verse number 116 from Suratun Nissa. Next relevant verse in today's tafsir is verse number 88 from Suratul An'am. Verse number 88, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying here, ذَلِكَ هُدَى اللَّهِ يَهْدِي بِهِ مَنْ يَشَاءُ مِنْ عِبَادِهِ وَلَوْ أَشْرَكُوا لَحَبِطَ عَنْهُمْ مَا كَانُوا يَعْمَلُونَ. The right path, the path of Tawheed, the path of oneness of Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That means the most valuable asset of Iman. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives the asset of Iman those whoever he wants. And whenever a person is given the opportunity of keeping belief on oneness of Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, he has got the right way. He has got the right path. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying here that whoever associate partner with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, by associating partner, by making partner, by determining partner with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, they are destroying their all good activities. If a non-Muslim in this world does a lot of good things, but he has not accepted Islam, without accepting Islam, he will not get any benefit of these all good things, good activities in the world, in the life of hereafter. Because the precondition to earn achievement, to get success in the life of hereafter, the precondition is to bring faith on oneness of Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. To bring belief on one creator, and he is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. If a non-Muslim does not bring iman, does not bring faith on Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala as the only creator, if he does a lot of good things, all the good things will be destroyed. His good activities will not come to his help in the life of hereafter. So this was verse number 88 from Suratul An'am that is relevant in tafsir with verse number 48 from Suratun Nissa. Now we shall go to relevant verse number 12 and 13 from Suratul Hajj. 12 and 13 of verse number 12 and 13 of Suratul Hajj are relevant in today's tafsir. Here Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying, يَدْعُو مِن دُونِ اللَّهِ مَا لَا يَضُرُّهُ وَمَا لَا يَنْفَعُهُ ذَلِكَ هُوَ الضَّلَالُ الْبَعِيدُ يَدْعُو لَمَنْ ضَرُّهُ أَقْرَبُ مِنْ نَفْعِهِ لَبِئْسَ الْمَوْلَى وَلَبِئْسَ الْعَشِيرُ. Islam is a scientific religion, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala giving many examples to the people of this world so that they may accept Islam. Here Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying, Yadu min dunillahi ma la yadurruhu ma la yanfa'uhu. O people of the world, you are worshipping idols and images. You are worshipping sun. You are worshipping moon. You are worshipping trees. You are worshipping dolls. These are false creators, and they cannot do any harm or good to you. Suppose many people used to worship idols and images. Whether an idol or image has any power to do any good to you? No. Answer is clear, no. An idol, an image does not have any power to make any good or bad for you. So why are you calling these idols and images? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has clear that the idols and images, the false creators, which you are calling in place of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, these false creators does not have any power to make any good to you, neither any good to you nor any bad to you. ذَلِكَ هُوَ الضَّلَالُ الْبَعِيدُ. And this is taking you far away from the right path. يَدْعُو لَمَنْ ضَرُّهُ أَقْرَبُ مِنْ نَفْعِهِ. You are worshipping idols and images, for you are thinking that they will help you. No. In spite of helping you, they are taking you nearer to the loss. La bi'sal mawla wa la bi'sal ashir. How bad is your patronizer, and how bad is your companions. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given a nice example in verse number 12 and 13 of Suratul Hajj. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is pointing our fingers in our eyes to make understand. People of this world, they call to the idols and images. They call to the dolls. They call to the false creator. They do not have any power to make any good or bad for you. Now, this was verse number 12 and 13 from Suratul Hajj. Now Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given a nice example for the human being of this world who are worshipping idols and images. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given a nice example, excellent example. If a people attentively listen to this example, inshallah, he will bring faith on oneness of Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. In verse number 73, Suratul Hajj, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying, Ya ayyuhan nasu duriba masalun fastami'u lah. Innal ladhina tad'una min dunillahi lan yakhluqu dhubaban wa la ijtama'u lah. وَإِن يَسْلُبْهُمُ الذُّبَابُ شَيْئًا لَا يَسْتَنْفِذُوهُ مِنْهُ ضعف الطالب والمطلوب. Verse number 73, Suratul Hajj. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying, Ya ayyuhan nas, O people of the world, Duriba masalun fastami'u lah. An example is being given. Listen attentively. Hear attentively. Innal ladhina tad'una min dunillahi lan yakhluqu dhubaba. O people of the world, you are worshipping idols and images. If all the idols and images are get together, they are not in a position, they do not have any power to create a fly. If all the false creators get together, they cannot create even a fly. Now, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying, وَإِن يَسْلُبْهُمُ الذُّبَابُ شَيْئًا لَا يَسْتَنْقِذُوهُ مِنْ. If all, let alone creating a fly, you worship idols and images. If all the idols and images of this world are collected together, are they empowered to create even a fly? The answer is no. They cannot create even a fly. Why are you worshipping the idols and images? Since they do not have any power to create even a fly, why you are worshipping the idols and images? Now Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying, let alone creating the fly by your false creators. If the fly takes anything in front of the idols and images, are they empowered to bring back the things taken by the fly? The answer is no. ضَعُفَ الطَّالِبُ وَالْمَطْلُوبُ. How weak are those who worship the idols and images, and how weak are the idols and images. That means the people of the world, some people of the world, they are worshipping idols and images. They call to the idols and images for their well-being. They cannot do any well-being of you because they are not in a position even to make a fly, let alone making a fly. They are not in a position to bring back from the fly, those are taken in front of the idols and images. So this was verse number 73. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given a nice example to the people of the world. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is inviting people of the world towards the tawheed, towards the oneness of Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala by giving a nice example. Now Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given another nice example in verse number 41 of Suratul Ankabut. In verse number 41, Suratul Ankabut, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given another nice example to the worshippers of idols and images. مثل الذين اتخذوا من دون الله أولياء كمثل العنكبوت اتخذت بيتا وإن أوهن البيوت لبيت العنكبوت لو كانوا يعلمون. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given a nice example here. Another nice example. مثل الذين اتخذوا من دون الله أولياء كمثل العنكبوت. Those who are worshipping other false creators instead of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, their example is like the spider. Ittakhazat baita, the spiders used to build their houses. Wa inna awhana al-buyuti la baytul ankabut. And the house of the spiders are the thinnest, weakest house in the world. Law kanu ya'lamun. If they would have understood. Here Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given a nice example. We see in many places there are the houses of spiders. If a wind blows swiftly, the houses are broken away. So the people who are worshipping idols and images instead of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, their example is as like as the house of spiders. Since the house of spiders are the weakest houses in the world, and these houses are damaged if winds blows swiftly. So the people of this world who are worshipping, who are calling other false creators instead of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, their example is as like as the house of spiders. These false creators cannot make any benefit either in the life of here or in the life of hereafter. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has compared the worshipping of false creators with the houses of spiders. The houses of spiders cannot give safety to anyone. The false creator can never help them either in this world or in the life of hereafter. So this was another nice example by Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala given in verse number 41 of Suratul Ankabut. Ankabut means spider. And for this verses, this surah has been named Suratul Ankabut. Next relevant verse in today's tafsir is verse number 13 from Suratul Luqman. Verse number 13 from Suratul Luqman is relevant in today's tafsir. Here Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying, وَإِذْ قَالَ لُقْمَانُ لِإِبْنِهِ وَهُوَ يَعِظُهُ يَا بُنَيَّ لَا تُشْرِكْ بِاللَّهِ إِنَّ الشِّرْكَ لَظُلْمٌ عَظِيمٌ وَإِذْ قَالَ لُقْمَانُ لِإِبْنِهِ وَهُوَ يَعِظُهُ. You might have heard the name of Hazrat Luqman Hakim. Hazrat Luqman Hakim, he did not get prophethood. He was not the prophet of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given him the wisdom. He got the wisdom. In Arabic you say hikmah. He got the hikmah. Hazrat Luqman Hakim was very wise man because he was given wisdom by Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and he came in this world before the advent of Hazrat Daud alayhi salam. Luqman Hakim, he was the wisest man at that time, and he is advising his son. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has informed Ummati Muhammadi by revealing verse in the Holy Qur'an. Hazrat Luqman Hakim is advising his son. وَإِذْ قَالَ لُقْمَانُ لِإِبْنِهِ وَهُوَ يَعِظُهُ يَا بُنَيَّ, O my son, لَا تُشْرِكْ بِاللَّهِ, O my son, do not make partner, do not associate partner with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Inna shirka la zulmun azim, because making partner with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the greatest sin. How nice example given by a father to his son. From this verse we get lesson that we, the Muslims, we at first teach our children regarding oneness of Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, regarding only one creator, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And here a father is teaching his son, O my son, do not associate partner with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, because associating partner means doing the greatest offenses, heinous offense. This was verse number 13, ayat number 13 from Suratul Luqman. So from this verse we are learning that we shall also teach our children regarding Tawheed, oneness of Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. As I said earlier at the very beginning, the main theme of Islam is Tawheed. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has sent many prophets and messengers in this world. All the prophets and messengers used to teach three things. All the prophets and messengers used to spread three things in this world. First, they used to invite people of this world to Tawheed, to oneness of Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Then they invite people regarding their risala. They used to say that I am the prophet, I am the messenger of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and listen my invitation. And thirdly, they preach, they invite people towards the akhirah, the life of hereafter. All the prophets and messengers used to say the people of the world that our period of life in this world is for a limited period. After expiry of our life in this world, we shall have to meet death. And after meeting death, we shall have to go and appear before our only one Creator, Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And we shall have to give accounts of our activities we are doing here. So all the prophets and messengers used to ask people to three things, and those are Tawheed, Risalat and Akhirat. In verse number 29 and 30, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given another nice example in proof of His oneness. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying here, Alam tara anna Allah yulijul layla fil nahari wa yulijul nahara fil layl wa sakhara ash-shamsa wal qamar kullun yajri ila ajalin musamma wa anna Allah bima ta'maluna khabir. ذلك بأن الله هو الحق وأن ما يدعون من دونه الباطل وأن الله هو العلي الكبير. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given a nice example. Alam tara anna Allah. Alam tara, oh Prophet, haven't you seen? Anna Allah yulijul layla fi nahar. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala merges night to day. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala changes night to day. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala changes day to night. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has full control over the sun and the moon and everything. The sun and moon, they have been fixed. Their destination has been fixed. And they cannot cross their destination. They cannot cross their limit. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wants to teach us that we should accept oneness of Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the only one creator of everything, and He is the true creator. Rest of the creators are false creators, whom they are worshipping. Because everything in this world, after night, day is coming. After day, night is coming. Day is merges in night, and night is merges in day. Who is doing this? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is doing this. Everything is being done in this world on one rule. There is no violation of rules of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is asking us to accept the invitation of Tawheed, because everything in this world is being done as usual, as the rule made by Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. There is no violation, there is no irregularity regularity in the rule of Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And for this reason, this is the most valuable, most important evidence of oneness of Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying here, ذَلِكَ بِأَنَّ اللَّهُ هُوَ الْحَقُّ. And for that reason, since everything in this world are being done on one rule, there is no violation, there is no irregularity, there is no violation of rule of Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Since there is no violation, the sun is rising from the east and the sun is setting up in the west. Everything is being done on one rule made by Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And for that reason, our only creator is Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and He is the true creator. وَأَنَّ مَا يَدْعُونَ مِن دُونِهِ الْبَاطِلِ. And rest of the creators to whom you call are the false creators. They are not the actual creators. وَأَنَّ اللَّهُ هُوَ الْعَلِيُّ الْكَبِيرُ. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the highest, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the greatest. What a nice example. What a nice evidence. What a nice argument has been given by Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to the mankind of this world, to the human being. But it is a matter of great regret. In the Holy Qur'an, many examples have been given in support of oneness of Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Many signs have been given. But people of this world, they are not accepting Tawheed. They are not accepting oneness of Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It is a matter of great regret. Next relevant verse in today's tafsir is verse number 20 and 21. Verse number 20 and 21 of Suratul Jinn. Suratul Jinn is the surah number 72. Here Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying, verse number 20 and 21, قُلْ إِنَّمَا أَدْعُو رَبِّي وَلَا أُشْرِكُ بِهِ أَحَدًا قُلْ إِنِّي لَا أَمْلِكُ لَكُمْ ضَرًّا وَلَا رَشَدًا. Our beloved Prophet, he is the leader of all prophets and messengers. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying, O Prophet, tell the people of the world, Innama ad'u Rabbi. I am worshipping, I am calling to my Creator. To my Creator. La ushriku bihi ahada. And I do not make any companions with Him. That means Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is asking our Prophet to say, to spread the teachings of Islam, to spread the teachings of oneness of Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. O Prophet, tell the people of the world that I call my Creator, and He is the only one Creator, and I do not make any partner with Him. قُلْ إِنِّي لَا أَمْلِكُ لَكُمْ ضَرًّا وَلَا رَشَدًا. It is a matter of great thinking of this verse. Our Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying, our beloved Prophet, O Prophet, say the people, Inni, I, la amliku lakum darran wala rashada. I do not have any power to make any good or bad to you. Allahu Akbar. Our beloved Prophet has been asked by Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to say the people of the world that although I am the messenger of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, but I do not have any power to make any good or bad for you. Allahu Akbar. That means, being a Muslim, we must believe that no person in this world is empowered to make any benefit for you or any loss for you. If any benefit is given to you, and He is Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala who will give you benefit. And if any loss is made of you, it is Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala who will make loss for you. Being a Muslim, we must believe, we shall have to keep belief that everything in this world, either good or bad, are being done by Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. A person in the world does not have any power to make any benefit for you or to make any loss for you, and let alone the worshipping of idols and images. Now, last relevant verse in today's tafsir is verse number 31 from Surah Ad-Dahr. Surah Ad-Dahr, verse number 31 is relevant in today's tafsir. يُدْخِلُ مَنْ يَشَاءُ فِي رَحْمَتِهِ وَالظَّالِمِينَ أَعَدَّ لَهُمْ عَذَابًا أَلِيمًا. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala enters anyone to His mercy, whom He wishes. And for the wrongdoers, for the oppressors, zalim, for the wrongdoers, oppressors, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has made arrangement for their punishment. And here, zalimun والظالمين أعد لهم عذابا أليما. Here zalim means, wrongdoer means who used to associate partner with Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Here zalim have been meant as the wrongdoers. Wrongdoer means who are associating partners with Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So, in the world, the most heinous offense is determining partners with Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Making partners with Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Joining partners with Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the most heinous offense, heinous sin in this world. And those people who used to associate partner, they will never be forgiven by Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Now inshallah we shall go with some relevant hadith in today's tafsir. An Sufyan ibn Abdullah as-Saqafi radiyallahu anhu qala kuntu ya Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam qul li fil Islam qawlan la aslama anhu ahada ba'daka qala qultu amantu billahi fastaqim. Rawahu Muslim. This hadith has been narrated by Sufyan ibn Abdullah as-Saqafi radhiyallahu anhu. He said, Qultu, I told to the Messenger of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, teach me something of Islam, that I shall not ask anyone after you. Our beloved Prophet said, Amantu billah fastaqim. You bring faith on Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and you remain stand by on the faith. That means the main job in this world, the main good job in this world is to bring Islam, to bring faith on oneness of Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Rawahu Muslim. Next Sahih Hadith in today's tafsir is An Abi Hurairah radhiyallahu anhu qala Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam al-Islamu an ta'budallaha wa la tushriku bihi. Rawahu al-Bukhari. Earlier hadith was Rawahu Muslim. Now Rawahu al-Bukhari. Hazrat Abu Hurairah radhiyallahu anhu has narrated this hadith. He said that our beloved Prophet has said, Islam means an ta'budallah. You will worship for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Wala tushriku bihi, and you will not make any companion with any partner with him. That means Islam means accepting Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala only one creators, and we shall not make any partner with him. Rawahul Bukhari. And Jabir radhiyallahu anhu qala Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam man mata yushriku billahi shay'an dakhala an-nar, rawahu Muslim. Hazrat Jabir radhiyallahu anhu has narrated this hadith. He said that our Prophet, beloved Prophet, has said, whoever dies by associating partner with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, he will enter in the hell. He will be thrown in the fire. Rawahu Muslim. And Jabir radhiyallahu anhu قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم من مات لا يشرك بالله شيئا دخل الجنة. Those who dies without associating any partner with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, without making any partner with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, he will enter in the heaven, in the Jannah. That means the precondition to enter in the Jannah, to enter in the heaven, is to bring faith on oneness of Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This is Rawahu Muslim. And Shaddad ibn Awsin radhiyallahu anhu قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم من صلى يرائي فقد أشرك من صام يرائي فقد أشرك من تصدق يرائي فقد أشرك. Rawahu Ahmad. In today's discussions, we have heard that associating partner with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the heinous offense, and this offense will not be forgiven by Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Now, through this hadith, our beloved Prophet has said that if anyone man salla yura'i, if anyone offers prayer to show people, it amounts to making partner with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. If anyone keep fasting, this is the month of Ramadan. If you are keeping fasting, that you are thinking that people will say me Rojadar. You are keeping fasting to show people that you are keeping fasting. If anyone keep fasting to show people, he is associating partner with Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Man tasaddaka yurai. If anyone spends money to show people that he is spending money for the charity of Islam, if any expenditure is done to make show off, it amounts to associating partner with Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Rawahu Ahmad. That means after bringing Iman, if we do good deeds in order to show people, that good deeds will amount to associate partner with Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Nauzubillahi min zalik. So this is the month of Ramadan. We will keep fast only to satisfy our one creator, only one creator, Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We will offer prayers only to satisfy our only one creator, Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We will make charity in the way of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We will pay zakah only to satisfy Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Because if we do these kinds of good deeds in order to show off people, that will amount to make partner with Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And Umar radhiyallahu anhu قال النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم يا ابن الخطاب اذهب فنادى في الناس أنه لا يدخل الجنة إلا المؤمنون. رواه مسلم. Hazrat Umar radhiyallahu anhu has narrated this hadith. He said that our beloved Prophet has told him, O Umar ibn al-Khattab, izhab, go, fanada finnas, and give the declaration towards the people, annahu la yadkhulul jannata illa al-mu'minun. Only the mu'min, only the Muslim, only the person who had accepted oneness of Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will enter in the Jannah. The precondition to enter in the Jannah is to accept Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala as the only one creator. Rawahu Muslim. Next Sahih Hadith, earlier I said in today's tafsir, if a non-Muslim does a lot of good things, what will be the consequence? Either he will get any benefit of these good deeds in the life of hereafter. This hadith is giving its answer, the answer of this question. And Aisha radhiyallahu anha qalat, qultu ya Rasulullah ibn Jud'an kana fil jahiliyati yasillu rahima wa yutimul miskin fahal zalika nafi'uhu qala la yanfa'uhu. Rawahu Muslim. This hadith has been narrated by Ummul Muminin, Mother Aisha radhiyallahu anha. She said that I said, Ya Rasulullah, O Messenger of Prophet, Ibn Judan, who died during the age of darkness, during the age of Ayyam Jahiliyat, during the age of darkness, before our beloved Prophet came in this world, Ibn Judan died. Before the advent of Islam, Ibn Judan died. That means Ibn Judan died during the age of darkness. And we know, during the age of darkness, all the people of Arabia were used to associate partner with Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. They used to worship idols and images. So Ibn Judan, kana fil jahiliyati. Although Ibn Judan died in the age of darkness, yasirlur rahima wa yut'imul miskin. Although he died during the age of darkness, but he used to do two good things. He used to keep good relations with his relatives. He used to help his relatives, and he used to feed the poor person, the needy person. فَهَلْ ذَلِكَ نَافِعُهُ قَالَ لَا يَنْفَعُهُ. Although he died during the age of darkness, but he used to do two good things. He used to help his relatives, and he used to feed the poor persons, needy persons. Whether these two good things will help him, our beloved Prophet says, لَا يَنْفَعُهُ. He will not get any benefit. That means if a non-Muslim does a lot of good things, but if he does not accept Islam, and he dies, and if he dies without accepting Islam, he will not get any benefit of these good things which he has done in this world. The precondition to get benefit of good things of this world in the life of hereafter is to accept Tawheed, to accept Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala as the only one creator. If we accept Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala as our only one creator, and if we remain standby on Tawheed, and if we die standing on Tawheed, inshallah we shall be forgiven in the life of hereafter, and inshallah we shall get Jannah, the heaven, in the life of hereafter. So this was the tafsir on verse number 48 of Suratun Nissa. Now inshallah we shall have prayers to Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and before offering prayers, let us recite Durud Sharif. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala ali Muhammad kama sallaita ala Ibrahim wa ala ali Ibrahim innaka Hamidum Majid. Allahumma barik ala Muhammad wa ala ali Muhammad kama barakta ala Ibrahim wa ala ali Ibrahim innaka Hamidum Majid. Allahumma amin. ربنا تقبل منا إنك أنت السميع العليم. اللهم اغفر لحينا وميتنا وشاهدنا وغائبنا وصغيرنا وكبيرنا وذكرنا وأنثانا. اللهم من أحييته منا فأحيه على الإسلام ومن توفيته منا فتوفه على الإيمان ربنا ظلمنا أنفسنا وإن لم تغفر لنا وترحمنا لنكونن من الخاسرين ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار رب ارحمهما كما ربياني صغيرا رب هب لي من الصالحين اللهم إني أسألك الهدى والتقى والعفاف والغنى. O our only one Creator, Allah, we have discussed from your holy book, Holy Qur'an, and some hadith has been read here. We have made many mistakes. Please forgive our all mistakes and accept this Tafsirul Quran Mahfil. O Allah, please forgive our all sins and make Jannah for us. O Allah, we are keeping fasting in the month of Holy Ramadan. Please accept our fasting, accept our offering prayers, accept our all good things, all good deeds. O Allah, forgive our parents, our fathers, mothers, grandfathers, grandmothers, all the relatives who have died. O Allah, you know what are the good desires in our heart. Please fulfill our all good desires of our heart. سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين. السلام عليكم.